welcome back to Has No Garage. Today let's do a rather interesting project. Painted this bumper for a while now, but the splitter is still attached to the bumper. But now I start to feel that it's not sturdy enough. I scraped a lot getting in and out of plaza, so the bumper was all cracked up. So I want to take this chance to chassis mount my splitter, making it strong enough to stand on. I also have to extend my current splitter all the way to the subframe, replacing the plastic tray. Now let's do some CAD, cardboard aided design. To start with, I'm gonna measure the length from this bolt to my splitter to see how long it is. So my splitter looks like this, and having a piece like this will connect the two together. So like this, the two bolt holes are gonna go in here, and then this is the width of the stock tray.
The next morning,
I brought this piece of cardboard back to work, and in my workplace we happen to have a piece of wood like this, so I transfer it, and I'm gonna ask my coworker to help me cut it up.
(8:01 p.m.)
So this is how it's gonna look for me, but the wood is gonna go on top of the carbon fiber. Of course, if you're making a splitter from scratch, you're only gonna have one piece, which is even better. It's the next day and I jacked up the car. The car is pretty level to the ground, it's almost level. But looking at the splitter is pointing downwards because the angle of the bumper. It really should be level to the ground. I detached the bumper and the splitter, and now I have to find the right angle and find a way to chassis mount the splitter to the chassis. Without the bumper, it looks like this now. And suddenly I had an idea. If you drive a Miata, you will know that these are the baby teeth of the Miata, which is some kind of tow hook or something, or like when the Miata is out of the factory, they use it to tie down the car. I removed them and stored them away a long time ago because I have a tow strap. So my idea is to utilize the baby teeth bracket and then weld two pieces of metal beneath it so that it becomes like a mount for the splitter. I bolted the baby teeth back on and went to Home Depot and bought some square tubings. I just eyeball the angle that I have to cut on the square tubing, so it's not perfect, but it looks something like this. I stick a magnet to the square tubing and placed it on the splitter so that they are perpendicular. So now I'll weld a couple spots and just take it out and weld the whole thing together.
The following Thursday,
I want my splitter to be very easily removed like a quick release system, so this is what I did. Man, I gotta say, having the ability to weld is just so good. You can do so much things. Bottom brackets bolted onto the splitter. Once again, I made some turnbuckle splitter rods, but this time the wires are much thicker, and it's on both sides as well. So here's the method to my madness. I drilled through the square tubings and I bought some D10 ball pins, and this is gonna be the thing that holds the splitter to the bracket. Quick release. So that's what we're talking about. Very easy to take off, just pull the pins out and loosen the turnbuckle, and then the splitter will be out in no time. The real question is, how fast can I take off the splitter? Let's time it and find out. The last test would be the standing test. Is it gonna support my weight? Well guys, that's it for today's video. I hope to see some track action with this newly installed splitter soon. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell and follow my Instagram. I'll see you next time. Bye.